Welcome to the beautiful beast. The light's not very good. Anyway, hello van lifers and welcome to this week's episode of The Beautiful Beast Does Van Life. Or something like that. There's Mrs. Hale.
Good morning.
Glowingly brown and beautiful as always. And where are we?
I don't know.
No, we don't know. So we've been on this beach for a week, I think. Just under a week. 6 days maybe. And it's just opposite that island that we went to a week ago, which was very, very nice, but a little bit restrictive when it came to camping. There was campsites there, and they weren't, we've had actually reports that they weren't too bad. But we risked it. And
but anyway, it's Mr. Hayes' birthday today.
My birthday.
My beautiful husband got his birthday. Wish him happy birthday.
So I'm the total of 55 years now. I know I don't look it before you say it. So yeah, we've had a lovely time here, and we met a really nice German couple, and
like you always do when you travel.
Like you do. Van lifers are a special breed, and we were talking about that last night, that the fact that you can kind of abandon a normal life, jump in a van and drive around the world and meet fellow thinking people, really. I mean, yeah, it was just really nice. And just we had a full moon last night, so we just sat outside in our chairs and had a bit of a yap, and covered with the glow of this lovely full moon, and sitting on this lovely beach. It was really nice. And it's Volker and Frankie. Francie. Anyway, it was lovely meeting you, and I'm sure our paths will cross again. So we're off today. We're going kind of north. We're actually we're going to a shipwreck, which I love shipwrecks. But we're actually kind of going north now. This is the southernest part of our journey, and we're 2,257 miles from home, which is a bit of a trek. And we're now looking at routes, or which route to go back home, and that may involve a ferry. It may involve going a couple of different directions. We've not really decided yet. We're in the lovely position of we've got time to think about it, so because we've got till the end of October. I could stay in Greece for 3 months, so, but no longer than that, so, or it gets complicated. And just like England, it rains here. And yes, look at those clouds. So we're going to have a rainy day today. Although Mrs. Ale did say it wasn't going to rain today. But anyway, no drama. Have a good day. Alright, van lifers. So here's the cargo ship Batavia. And it was left here abandoned in 1981. So we're getting on to 40 odd years, well 40 plus years. And obviously time takes its toll. It's obviously rusted, and anything that we seem to find that is being left standing around, it ends up with graffiti on it. Some good, some not so good. But quite interesting. Nice little ship. Obviously, lots of people come and have a look. And it's a nice little bay. We're staying in a campsite just down there, which is, well, it's not really a campsite, it's a car park. But we'll probably shift on today because there's no signal down there. But we'll have a look at this. So obviously with the walls, for no other better word to describe it, kind of let go and it's twisting. So I don't know if there's much time left for this. I mean, it'll stay there for a while, but I mean, if it was probably in the UK, some scrapper would have come and got it by now, I would think, or the council would have insisted on it being removed by someone. I mean, there's obviously some value in scrap metal there. It's just whether someone is prepared to come and get it. It's not. I don't think it's that easy to get here. But yeah, well worth having a look at. But we're going to move on today. Yeah. What a great ship. No drama. Actually, I've got a bit of history that I thought I'd better add quickly. So what we found history-wise is that it was allegedly used for transporting of cigarettes from Turkey, where they were a lot cheaper, to Greece. So obviously bypassed taxes and stuff like that for a number of years. And then someone else, but I think this is made up, they just said it was a ghost ship, but I don't see many ghosts. But a nice idea, I suppose. Alright, van lifers. So the one thing I love about this beach is there are absolutely loads of turtle nest sites which are guarded by obviously a local volunteer, and he identifies them, kind of puts some protection against them and gives the little guys a real chance. But the other thing on this beach is that wreck of the cargo ship, which is quite impressive as well, although slowly it's dying. Anyway, another day in paradise, no drama. All right, van lifers. So it's Saturday evening, and there's some big clouds over there, so we might be getting some rain later. But there's the beast in all her glory. Sun behind her. We'll have a sunset in about 10 minutes. So where were we? So Wednesday, my birthday, 55, can you believe it? We went and saw that ship, was amazing. Really enjoyed that. And then we kind of hung around. We slept there that night in the car park, not far from the wreck. It was all right, but they've been police there the day before. I don't know what they were up to, and we decided to move on. So we drove to the local town, which wasn't that far away, and kind of spent the day on the beach, which was all right. And then there were signs everywhere, no parking or night parking, so we decided to move on. And it was quite funny, really, because we drove up the road, I don't know, 15-20 minutes away to the next village as you come out, and we found a spot in a primary school. And only when we got there and got ourselves settled, and it was nice, quiet, it was lovely, really, sort of parked in the playground, that we realised the school was going to open at 8 o'clock that morning. So we thought, oh, we don't want to wake up surrounded by children. So we got up at 7, made a quick coffee, and drove. And our intention was to leave the Peloponnese, where we obviously just spent the last month, which was amazing. What an amazing place. And drive to the west coast, and that's where we are now. So and it was 163 kilometers, which is about 100 mile, and I think about 60, yeah, say 50 or 60 miles of it was toll roads. Very, very good quality. I mean, they can't be that old. No potholes or anything. Really fantastic. And it goes through a set of mountains, which are obviously the beast being 4 ton doesn't particularly like mountains, but because there's a gradual rise in this motorway and it was well laid out, you know, we made it in no time at all. It just took our time. It was great. And for about, for about 60 miles of toll road, it was about 10 euros, something like that. It wasn't really, we were happy with it. The alternative would have been to take like the local A road, but it would have gone over so many mountains and dips and carrying on. It would have been, well, it would have been a bit scary. So we're glad we didn't do that, and we paid the little extra. And we're now on the west coast, which is gorgeous, as all of Greece is, we seem to find, in a little car parking area, which has got lots of van lifers, lots of Germans. I'm the only English in the village, which seems to be a common trait wherever we go. Although that's not strictly fair. We did meet a wonderful couple. Yeah, Nick and Aileen. Anyway, yeah. So we're going to spend a few days here. It's very nice, and that's it for this week. A bit short and sweet this week. And we'll see you next week for another amazing adventure, hopefully. No drama, you have a good week.